in the Rose Bowl between Alabama and Michigan, do y'all think that the better team won, or was this just a bad game for Bama? And we've seen this scenario with a lot of matchups this season where a team just had a bad game. But what do y'all think? Do you think that the better team won, or is this just kind of a one-off bad performance by Bama? And whoever wants to
To
answer
be a
first.
better team, to be a great team, you have to execute when you're supposed to execute. And we didn't do that. I don't want to blame this on, it's not like we did one stupid thing. There were several things that added up, but also we didn't stop them when we needed to, and we didn't contain them like we needed to. They put pressure on us the whole game, and they played a great game. So I I think to be the better team in a game, you execute when you're supposed to execute, and we didn't do that. They were the better team in that game.
Matt?
Yeah, I agree. I think when you look at how Michigan was able to execute in those critical moments, I think Michigan's the better team in this game. Does Michigan win 9 out of every 10 of these games? I don't know about all that, but Michigan executed. They were the better team on that evening. So
Yeah, I agree. But I would say that I think Bama did have a bad game. But I think we've also kind of said throughout the season that it will depend on which Bama team shows up with a lot of these different games, and
Absolutely.
depending on which one shows up, that's what's going to happen. And I think when there's that much in doubt, that makes it tough. And then ultimately, because of that, you'd have to say that it's probably Michigan. They had the more kind of consistent. Now you could argue why they had a consistent season. Maybe there's some,
I
extra
mean, they've got talent
information there,
on
but
on their team. There's no doubt. They've
right.
got great players on their team. There's no
We've
doubt.
and we've said that a lot about it is a shame because when I watch the game, I feel like they have a great group of kids on the Michigan
Yeah,
team. It's just the adults who mess it up for everybody
they've
with
got a
the
they've got a
other stuff.
cloud hanging over their head with all
absolutely.
these allegations, and if you take that off the if you take that whole situation out of the picture, this is a like red letter sort of situation for Michigan.
Right.
This should be like one of the more celebrated seasons they've had in a long time.
Hmm.
But there's always going to be that lingering doubt. Did they cheat? Did they use, stolen signs? Like, what's that look like? And that's going to be a problem.
Over
Yep.
It's
that.
going to be a problem.
It's going to be an issue, but their defense absolutely watched film on us and they
Hmm.
executed it very well.
Hmm.